Welcome or welcome back to my little creative corner of the internet. In this video I share my biggest embroidery project yet. I customized 2 sweaters with my own tarot card designs. The first empty sweater I bought online exactly for this project, and the second one comes from the thrift store. Besides the sweater, I needed my iPad for the design, an embroidery hoop, a lot of embroidery yarn, a needle, some scissors and some fabric. First, I traced over the first part of the design with some tracing paper. And then I line it up on the sweater. Before I start stitching, I add the hoop to make everything sit flat and secure. Then I start with the embroidery. I did simplify my original tarot card design to make it easier for myself in the stitching process. For the first sweater, I decided to do the Magician Tarot card, as it stands for manifestation, inspiration and power. And for me, it's always the artist card in the tarot deck, which makes it the card I can relate to the most. I also did focus on the inspiration and artist part of the card when coming up with my own design, by making his wand into a pencil, and the magician himself is inspired by Michelangelo's David. This project was quite a big one to tackle, especially for my first proper embroidery adventure. But like they always say, go big or go home. I just wanted to make myself some clothes with this design for a while. But I wanted to make them more durable and washable than it would have been with fabric paint. That's why I did decide on embroidery. This project took me quite some time to complete, as well as to edit into a 18-minute video in the end. Like I already said last week, I ended up with 10 hours of footage without recording the full process, because some of the times in the evenings the lighting was just too bad. So I would guess completely it maybe took me about 15 hours for the back and the arm of the sweater. For the cup design, I did include my coffee spilled version. It will fit the quote that I add to the side of the sweater later, which says "Fueled by Creativity and Coffee." For the text, I had to open up the side seam of the arm, because otherwise I would have sewn shut the arm of the sweater. With the arm open on the other side of the embroidery, it was way easier to work. When I finished my embroidery, I clothed the theme again with the sewing machine. Then I tried to make a separate inside cover to hide the back side of the embroidery, but it made the sweater a bit too bulky, so I settled on some ironing on fabric to make the inside clean. Here is how the final result turned out. I absolutely love it. This is my new absolute favorite sweater. For the second sweater, I did a little bit of a different method. Instead of embroidering onto the sweater directly, I did my sun tarot card on a separate piece of fabric. For the design reference, I did use some tracing paper again. Then I added the finished art on the back of the sweater with the sewing machine, and it's ready to go. Thanks so much for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed this bigger project and the longer video. If you did, a thumbs up would make me really happy. And if you want to join me on my creative journey, hit the subscribe button down below.